Yeah, and John Mino, folks, you know him and you love him. He's been on radio and TV more before a lot of you were born. So a great little extra sauce here at Game On. We thank them for their participation and their support of Hybrid Wrestling Entertainment. Meantime, now the celebrities are safely out of the ring, Nick. It's time for competition. Marvelous Ethen Matthews, one of the mainstays of HWE, the highest of flyers, and D'Angelo Steele, he's just loco in La Cabeza.
Absolutely. We're waiting for that bell to ring yet. I don't know exactly what's happening here. But they seem to be having a conversation.
Our official standing by here. Wait a minute. Marvelous Ethen Matthews is offering him a little something. Is he offering him the shades? I think he is. Be a lot cooler if he did. Oh, no, wait. He wants to make sure he gets to put them on, and look at that look.
I mean, I got to say, those are some sweet shades.
Oh, wait a second.
Okay.
Oh, and D'Angelo Steele apparently has a, what's the word for glasses? Ring the bell! We ring the bell and this match is underway. Here we go.
Well, Matthews seems to take the early lead here, getting Steele into the corner and laying in those fists.
Once we got that bell right now, this match is finally cooking, and Ethen Matthews helping himself to a steady diet of turnbuckle. Not the way you want to start off, Nick.
Not at all. Oh, my goodness.
And there it is. There's that traditional fire that we've seen from Marvelous Ethen Matthews in most of his matches. Across the ring there. Ooh, big shot there, Steele. Big flying fist drop. D'Angelo in a bad way, looking for that snapmare takeover. He nails it. And he's already looking for something. Here comes Matthews off the top rope, flying. Comes down hard on Steele.
What a shot.
Look at how fired up Marvelous Ethen Matthews is. Nothing new there. He's always had that extra sauce, that bit of gumption in his matches. Nobody brings the intensity and gets the crowd rocking like he does, Nick. Here he comes.
Here comes.
Ooh, elevated baseball slide, if you will.
I think that landed right in the midsection.
You can see people in the front row just wincing with the pain, seeing how bad that hit D'Angelo Steele. I wonder if he's going to go talk to Rachel, but how would we know?
How would we know?
Oh, cannonball!
What a high-risk maneuver.
High risk, high reward. That is the name of Marvelous Ethen Matthews' game.
That front row entertainment is unbelievable. You've got to experience it yourself.
Yep, you've got to go online and pay for those front row seats, folks, because the action is right up and in your face. Front row sold out quite some time ago. We are sold out here at Badger State Brewing. It is standing room only here at the Barrel Room. And they're getting their money's worth, especially with Marvelous Ethen Matthews in the ring. Oh,
but nobody home.
Goes for the big boot. That could have hyperextended that ligament real easy. Draped over that turnbuckle. Nice side suplex there. Dropping Ethen Matthews on his back. D'Angelo Steele taking advantage early, Nick.
Here we get a cover and a 2 count.
Yeah, not quite enough. I think you're going to need more than that to take down Marvelous Ethen Matthews.
Matthews heading to the ropes as Steele follows behind. Looks like he's going to put a leg over. He'll take his 5 count here.
Yeah, look at him just drape it over that, his leg over the neck there. Nick, just that pressure in between his leg and the rope. That's a sandwich that the trachea does not want to be in. Wait a minute. I think Rachel's choking him.
Rachel?
And again, the referee's back was turned. He didn't see it. Then again, neither could we. Rachel needs to get tossed from ringside, but not like you would know.
Toss Invisible Woman?
Roller and flower and look for that. Oh, never mind. The footprints. Steele
so taking his time.
I guess this really is more of a 2-on-1 with Rachel's devious managing out there. The
it
problem
is.
And poor Matthews can never see it coming. Nobody can.
Not even D'Angelo.
He apparently is the only one that can see her. You don't come from Xavier's Institution for the Gifted if you don't have a couple little quirks amongst you, shall we say.
Fair enough.
Fair, however, is not how D'Angelo Steele wants to fight this match, but it's how Marvelous Ethen Matthews likes to play the game.
There.
Matthews just dragged himself along the rope, getting the turnbuckles, trying to get back up there. Listen to the crowd.
The crowd wants Rachel.
How do they know they're not getting her already?
I don't know.
And big shoulders from D'Angelo Steele into the sternum. Poor Ethen Matthews in a bad way in that turnbuckle. Gets slung across the rope. Oh, big impact there, Nick. I swore I saw the ring move a couple of inches.
I did see the ring move.
Here comes Steele on the follow-up. Big splash in the corner.
I think I'm catching a bit of a limp off of Steele here. He might be having a little leg issues.
That's not what you want when you're going up against an athlete with that quality. Matthews is on a bit of a losing streak here in in HWE, but there's no question he's one of the highest talents in the Midwest. Oh, look at this. Speaking of getting high, he's up on elevated terms now, and look at this! Look at that octopus!
Oh my goodness. That cannot feel good. Folks, if you've never been into a pro wrestling ring, those ropes are steel. Those are steel cables they're getting tied up in, and it does not feel good. Yeah,
they've got very little gives, despite how bouncy they may look. Trust me, that was not pleasant.
The tension to be able to hold a flying body like we're about to see. Oh my goodness.
Wait a minute, I think Rachel's got the leg.
Rachel grabbed the leg.
And Steele taking advantage. Now clobbering away at the head of Marvelous Ethen Matthews. Rachel, we assume, is cleared out of the way. How would we know? And Steele's got him up there. Matthews looking a little bit dazed.
Do the referees get
We may be looking second rope. Superplex!
Goodness.
Look at Matthews just holding that lower back. The impact on that thing was just brutal on his lower spine. Cover, count of 2. Not enough. Ethen bridges out. And that had to take some toll on his lower back as well, Nick.
Unbelievable. So is the referee able to get some special training for dealing with this kind of management?
I don't know where one would go to deal with invisible people.
How do you apply for your manager's license if you can't be seen at the counter?
Simple, invisible link.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, up and down. Nice standing spine buster there from D'Angelo Steele.
Steele on a hot streak. Looks like he's going to go up top here.
Not a lot of people have gotten Ethen Matthews down for extended periods like D'Angelo Steele has done. Steele looking to take advantage all the way up, all the way down. Nobody home on the froggy splash.
Well, that's going to give Matthews a good chance to recover here.
That game of Frogger is game over, but now both men down.
Landing like that will just knock the wind right out of your throw.
And it looks like both of them are in exactly that spot, Nick. Whoever can get to their feet first is going to have the advantage. And listen to the crowd here at Badger State Brewing. Firmly behind Marvelous Ethen Matthews.
Ethan's on the feet at a count of 4.
And D'Angelo's back up. He's a little groggy, and Matthews taking advantage. Blocks a punch from Steele and throws his own. And again, clobbering him into the corner.
I heard that last shot.
All the way across the ring. Steele hits that turnbuckle, hits that rocks. Here comes Matthews, big splash of his own. Matthews grabs him, looking to sling a shot all the way across. No, Irish whip reversed. Into the corner goes Matthews, ducks out of the way of a charging Steele, hits him with a hit in the back of the head. Here comes Matthews, big flying forearm.
Matthews looks tired. I don't know if it's all the head trauma that he's taken or the amount of energy that he's expended.
He's looking for a little help here from Badger State. They're giving it to him, and that boot landed nicely.
Right square to the chin.
And a face buster down to the ground. Is this enough?
2.
Oh my, it wasn't. I thought that was it.
Only 2.
But D'Angelo Steele's still fighting, and look at the look on the face of Marvelous Ethen Matthews. He couldn't believe it was over. He's shocked that he has to keep fighting. He thought he had this in the bag.
D'Angelo Steele has taken so many impacts to the head and still gets back to the feet.
This fight continues, Nick.
Oh my goodness.
All of a sudden, Ethan's in a bad way. Up top with nowhere to go, tries punching his way out of it.
I mean, either way, you're going down.
And down he goes indeed.
Wow.
Flat on his back, but I don't think Steele can take advantage of it.
You know, I think that's one of those maneuvers that takes just as much impact on the deliverer as it does the delivery.
A little bit, but the higher arc is what really deals the damage.
Sure.
And now he's got him up on that fireman's carry position. This could go a lot of ways. All of it bad for Ethen. Oh, Ethen squeezes out of it. Looking for that full Nelson. Can he lock the hands? He can't quite get it broken. And big elbows dealt out there by D'Angelo Steele. Now reverse, charges him into the ropes. Ooh, can't hang on to it though, gets shoved off. Both men taking a second here, trying to figure it out. Oh,
and Rachel again!
I think she pulled the hair.
Oh my goodness!
Clobber and clothesline to the back of the brain stem. Cover, count of 2. Could this be it? That's it!
Here is your winner, D'Angelo Steele.
Well, D'Angelo Steele had a little bit of help there at the end, but was able to pull off the victory.
And once again, the official couldn't see it. None of us here could see it except him. And poor Ethen Matthews.
Well, Matthews certainly felt it. I don't know if he saw it.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't see it, but he definitely felt it. And all of a sudden, Matthews is on a bit of a losing streak himself. Hard to imagine that for such a mainstay here in HWE, but it's the truth. D'Angelo Steele standing tall in the ring here at Badger State Brewing here at Game On. He just beat one of the best in the game, Nick.
Unbelievable competition we just saw here at HWE. I can't wait to see what else we've got, Throw.
Yeah, that was great competition we saw and some pretty good stuff that we didn't see. Thanks for nothing, Rachel.
Yeah, Rachel, come on.
D'Angelo Steele victorious here with a little bit of a help that nobody saw coming, literally. Poor Ethen Matthews has got to do a little bit of soul searching. I have to talk to him backstage. More coming up.